Hey everybody, Masaki here, and welcome back to another Let's Play. I know it's been quite a while, but things got busy and other events have happened. A friend asked me to do this, and there's a couple things they asked for in it, and there's a couple things I chose to do to make it a little more interesting than usual. So if you couldn't quite tell, this is a link to the past randomizer. And instead of naming them Link, we are going to name them Luke. Alright, so as you can see from right here, two of the things that they asked for was they wanted the Dark Link sprite, and they wanted us to start without the sword. I made the hearts green to coincide with the time of year, and there are a couple other things that I did unique with this randomizer setup, or this file if you prefer, that will make it a little more interesting and definitely harder. So let's jump in. It's also, as you can see right here, starting in open mode, because that's easier to do without starting without the sword than going by the story. And we are going to start at the sanctuary. Right off the back there in the first chest, we get a couple bombs, and those will definitely help us get some more items back in the town and whatnot. Now, aside from the items, there is something else I randomized that I wanted to do on my own, although I did ask the friend about it. Alright, give me a second here, just gotta check something. Alright, so let's see here. For some reason that wasn't recording the sound there. I didn't have that issue before setting everything up. That's probably because everything was set to default. So right here in the town, we actually have a number of items we're going to check first. One of them namely being this guy's house. And I just want to see if he potentially had anything. I was positive he didn't, but just for clarity's sake. So with one of our first bombs, we want to blow open this. As you can see, there's a chest back here. Oh crap, I just wasted the others. And in there already, we got the sword. Now I actually have a test file for this game that did not give me the sword so quick. And the difficulty for this is on normal. Alright, did I mess this up already? I might have. Alright, I'm going to restart this room. So, yeah, all the difficulty does is it determines the number of items in which you get. It doesn't determine how close or far from you a randomized item is going to be, so keep that in mind as we pick up things and might get some stuff pretty early on. I was pretty sure I pushed those two like that. Alright, then I guess. That one was a red ruby. Sorry for having to go up and down so many times. Oh, that's right, we pushed this one first. And then I think we can... No, that still blocks off that one. Okay, yeah, so... had a bit of the right idea starting from the left. So I want to get this complete puzzle, pushing puzzle, figured out all at once. Alright, so we push those there. That's right, then we push those like that. In a heart container, and as you can see... Do I pick up anything there? Yep. Okay, the hammer, which does open up some things. As you can see to the left, or not the left, sorry, the right of the game, we actually have a tracker that I will be manually updating with everything. So, obviously let's start with the tunic. We found the first sword and the hammer. Thankfully there was more bombs in that chest, since I pretty dumbly wasted the first three. Or, well, the first... two of the first three. We still don't exactly have enough money to buy the item from the guy on the in the field out there. And there is the level 2 Master Sword upgrade. Like I said, this being on the normal difficulty doesn't affect anything with where the swords are going to be. And we picked up a heart container from this chest here and a heart piece out there, along with more bombs and 300 rupees, in case you're wondering why we got so much now. And those rupees will let us buy the item from the guy out here. And there are a couple more chests up here to get on. So he had a heart piece, and as you'll notice from the tracker, I'm not actually going to be tracking the heart pieces and heart containers, because it gets confusing when setting up again, remembering how many of each you had. For me, at least, it does. And part of the reason why it took a while to get anything done and recorded again was because I've been without a computer for at least 2 months. Blowing up this section of the house, because you saw the wooden shed over here, which also contains an item, and there's the flippers, which opens up an item or two for us. It opens up, I think, let's see, at least 5 items that we can get. But 2 of them we're going to need a second item in order to obtain. So for now, the flippers just open up 3 items. Okay, and that was another 300 rupee there. So this thing, for me having to recount and keep track of how many heart containers and heart pieces I've collected over the game, it gets a bit too confusing to remember it all, so I'm not keeping them on the tracker. And because I'm not going to do this all at once, this is just more of a regular randomizer playthrough, where there is no timer. Alright, now there's the item up here in the Lost Woods. Oop, that's the wrong way in, because we don't have the power glove to lift that. Because that's the thing, with this new computer now I can finally play Monster Hunter World, and I have just been enjoying it and loving it so much. I'll probably go back to playing that some after I finish recording a couple episodes here. Alright, so you want to just come up this way, because as you can see, that's just going to take you down that way to go through every single one of these wooden logs. If you go through the long one there, you come to the right one here to get this item, because the left one takes you to the Master Sword's pedestal. And here we got a shovel, which will also open up another item for us. And it's just a little quicker to go back the way you came. So that's what I'm going to do. While trying to avoid this thief here so he doesn't knock any bombs or rupees out of me. And he can follow you through the wooden logs there, by the way, so be careful with that. Alright, and that guy gave us max bombs for the moment. Alright, now there is another item in here, but we need a bottle before we can get it. Other than that, I think we've gotten everything. Okay, that's right, that's the shop. What you can do is that building in there, you can use a bomb to blow open an entrance, and it'll tend to have, it'll have pots that usually have arrows and bombs in them to refill. But you can also, and it also has 2 rats in there that'll drop the same. Like, rats usually drop bombs, I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to come in here, and we're going to do this with items that are like this, just out in the open outside of chests, and check them to see if they're worth getting. That's 300 rupees, which right now we don't need that, and we need the Pegasus boost to get it anyway. So we'll keep that in mind for potential money needs later. And now we'll check this game, which is the Validation Green Ruby. So we're not going to get that at all, because you have to spend 20 rupees just to get one, so you're wasting nearly all 20 rupees for that game. So we're going to switch to the shovel, and we're going to go check this item here, on our way to checking Link's house. Now the difference between this Dark Link sprite and the difference between this Dark Link sprite and its a red. Let's go to the hammer so I don't waste any bombs right now. So the difference between this Dark Lake sprite and the other one that you can pick is that he has the tunic colors change as you get them. Which is kind of something the friend picked Dark Link for. My friend had picked Dark Link for. Got some magic here, but don't have anything that uses magic. Just back in some of the older games like this, you did not have to actually be given magic. So check the chest in the house there, it's another red ruby. But we will grab the couple of hearts. So that marks off both digging up the Ocarina's usual spot and the red ruby. And the house, but they were both red rubies. So this is a great fairy fountain. A great fairy fountain. So we're just going to open that to help us out later. And in the dark world, we will have to blow that open again with another bomb. And there will be 4 chests in there, along with the NPC that gives you an item. For now, we're going to grab these items. And you just push these 2 up on the sides, and grab the chest, and it's a 3rd red rupee. And to get the other item, and I must say this is actually cleverly planned, because you have to block the way behind the chest to get the chest, and then block the chest to get to the area behind it. So anyways, you're going to open up the path behind it, and cross into this room, pulling that lever, which drains the lake. And then once you step outside, you have an item out here. Alright, so the thing is that I will not be marking the bow until I have it. The only way I will potentially do that is if I get the silver arrows before the bow, just so I have it marked down and I don't forget. But it won't be hard to tell, because you can easily tell that oh yeah, I could take these out with the full strength projectile from the Master Sword, but the trick I found out in one of my attempts to play this is if you hug the bottom wall there, you can easily come down here across these openings. Well, too much risk of falling in. And drop another red rupee. And back in this room they open. You got another 4 chests with a person here. Alright, so you give us 3 bombs. Then we get another 3 bombs from that chest. A bloopy. A heart container. Now the heart container is nice, but I prefer items. And the blue tunic is rather nice to have. So they've already given us 2 upgrades at this point, which I was kind of surprised about. Normally from there you head to... So normally from there you would head around the lake to the ice rod's usual spot to check that chest. But before I do that, I want to go back up and check Sahasrar's hut in the Eastern Palace. Just have to remember that we don't have a sword right now. I hate how these enemies just ride you, pretty much. They'll get on top of you and either sit right on top of your sprite, making it impossible to hit them and doing more damage, or they'll be way too close for you to actually get any hits on them. Ow, darn it. Alright, so we're gonna drop down here and check his hut. Now, like the boy that usually has the bug net, you cannot actually get the item from Sahasrar until you get the first pendant. Not the first pendant of the 3, the first pendant you normally get from the Eastern Palace. Alright, so I got another heart piece in our container there. And there's our bottle. With a fairy nonetheless. So now with a bottle we can go get the item from the kid that usually had the bug net. Alright, so before that one, we are going... No, wrong thing. Darn you. Before we go get the item from the area, we're going to check the ice cave. And I just want to check something. Okay, it's right past the bridge to check that item. Wow, how dare you take a full heart off? No, sure, so you just freaking run right up to aim in on me. Forget you. So I can just jump in to see this item because we got the flippers, that's right. And that's just another red rupee, so that is another item we are going to ignore. And now to get where we wanted to, we have to go back down this way around where the lake that we emptied out is. So I was trying to think of the right term there. I don't really care about green rupee at the moment. And now, avoiding this enemy projectile gauntlet of death, there's actually another cave we can... Oh, that's right, we already checked that one. That's where we got the tunic. I don't want to deal with you. Crabs are a pain because they'll sometimes just go right up by you and start running at you, or running in your direction in general. I'm just going to make my way around the lake here, up to where the ice rod usually sits. Okay, so you can see we got a big rock, gray rock here, a bombable location which we're going to bomb in this hole, or this cave entrance. The entrance that's already there leads you to a fairy fountain on the other side of this room here. But the room that you bomb open here actually has the chest that is normally an ice rod, and we get another heart. Oh wow, we're already at 20 minutes. Well, I'm going to make this one a little longer anyway, because it's been 20 minutes of nothing but item hunting. So now, as I said, since we have a bottle, we can get an item from the kid in the village that usually gives you the... Or have the bottle, we can get the item from the kid that usually gives you the bug net right now. So that's what we're going to do. Just take out the crab before it runs into us. Avoid all these enemies, and yeah, we're going to have to backtrack the long way. Because we don't have any way to fast travel yet, which we will get at some point. That was obnoxious. Smacked by one of their projectiles, making my way back up. So since we opened up this Great Fairy's Cave, we're gonna go and kill her. Well done, let us have a cup of tea. Alright, so now we make our way back to the village. That guy gave us a large magic jar, which reflects all the way. The thing with that being that we don't really have anything that uses the magic just yet. So we're gonna just avoid those guys and head back up towards the village here. And yeah, sorry, just kind of not much to talk about as we've already gone through this area. Don't need to say anything really. Alright, there we go. Back in here. Are you in this house? Yes, you are. And he gives us the Titan's Mitt, which will let us access 2 more of the items we need the flippers for. Or 2 more checks that we need them for, I should say. I just want to check this house. Nope, nothing, okay. Do something here quickly. Oh yeah, and aside from the gloves allowing us to get 2 more items with the Sorry, lost my place there for a second thinking. The gloves also allow us to get 2 more items with the flippers that they were needed for. We can't go here yet because I have a hard time looking around without the lantern. The gloves also. Let's not just move that, that's not what I was talking about. I have to go around this way to get around without having to cut those bushes down. Where was it again? Alright, that's another red rupee, so we're going to avoid that as well. Ow, there's a bomb in that. Trying to think. Oh yeah, that's what we're heading towards right now. Aside from those 2 chests, there's 3 chests that we needed the glove to get. You also need bombs to get them, but to get there a lot quicker than you normally would, you need the glove because you have to be able to lift these 2 rocks right here in front of this grave, and then the gloves are needed to push it open. And it drops us in the sword next to a room with the walls on two sides, or the two ends. And in this room it opens are another 3 chests. Alright, so we got a key, rupees, and another container. I just fill my hearts there. And just for hilarity's sake, we'll use the key to open this door. Essentially, we don't have to come in this area ever again. And thankfully this is just 3 rooms, the last 3 rooms in the sewer passage out of the castle. Now you darn rat. And then we come out of the passage and they both look around like, what are you doing? We just saw you at the very beginning. And now you're coming out of the sewer passage? Alright, so those out of the way. Not quite so worth it, it's just mostly a piece. Or a heart container. Now, if you look, as you can see, crystals 3 and 5 and the red pendant are here. The red pendant's at the Tower of Hera. And I actually think that's the pendant you need to get the item from Sahasrara. Sorry, just thinking for a second where I need to go. I think for the most part... Oh no, that's right. The items with the flippers. Okay, it's not that bridge that we want to get on. Alright, so here we go. I am going to let this video go for 30 minutes. And after that, I'll try to cut them shorter. That's right, you can squeeze between or cut in that building there. And this is why you need red gloves. To get 4 of these items, that's right. There's like one item we got with the... Only one item we could get with the flippers without having the gloves. Because the other 4 are behind the area where that rock is. So we're going to come up here and just stay on the higher area of the hill to avoid the crabs. And now we're in Zora's domain. And right there, as you can see, is one of these 2 items, and it's going to be the moon pearl. Don't have time for you, Zora. So at least one of these items is worth it. Now, you still have to pay the Zora King 500 rupees for whatever he's going to give you. And he can just give you rupees or bombs or arrows, so this can be a complete rip-off. And he gave us bombs. So 500 rupees wasted. But coming up here was not a waste because we got the moon pearl to get. Which with the hammer, the moon pearl gives us Dark World access at this point. We can't go back and forth freely because we don't have the mirror yet. But the hammer will let us access a couple different portals that are blocked by pegs. I think the one by the lake is actually blocked by rocks, so we'll probably let us get to that one too. Alright, sorry, I was just thinking for a second again. And then back behind that big rock we had to pull is this fairy pond where you would normally upgrade 2 items, but they changed it to different chests. And we get our second bottle, also having a fairy in it, and 50 rupees. actually up to half an hour, so I'm gonna... darn it, crap. I'm gonna get up here where it's somewhat safe, at least safe from those crabs, and going to call this video. So I know it's been a while, but I plan to do this. LP, which these are gonna all go up on YouTube. I don't have my Shining Force files yet to continue those, but I will be getting back to the Shining Force Let's Play and the stream at some point. And I'm going to be doing a holiday stream too throughout the rest of the month. I would have done it sooner, but again, computer issues getting with the first initial tower we had replaced it with, my old one with, before getting this one. And then I had to talk to a couple of my mods who were going to be in the characters in the stream, and you'll see how that works and why. After I want to do that first stream of that. So until the next video, everyone, I'll see you in the next part. Until then, everybody, goodbye.